YouTube. I am back with Amiee, who you guys loved last time. Last time we talked about balloons. I'm going to put a graphic of a balloon right here, so it's everywhere. Be dramatic about it. But now we're going to talk about something me and her are both pretty familiar with, that she does a lot of clips on and I do a lot of cam shows doing, which is small penis humiliation. Most people call it SPH. So, how often would you say you make SPH clips?
Not nearly enough, but at least 1 to 2 a month, for darn sure. It's a hot subject. Oddly enough, men seem to really enjoy having their manhood laughed at. I don't understand it, but I do understand it because I've done the research behind it. It's just one of those things where you understand the fetish, but at the same time, it's just something, it's just like,
it blows your mind.
It does. It constantly blows my mind.
I've noticed, like, there's a lot of different guys that like it. Some guys don't even have small dicks and like small penis humiliation. Have you ever gotten any of those?
Not that I'm aware of. Most of the time they just don't want to admit that they have a good sized penis and they just want to pretend that they're insignificant. I've never. My guys always email me for like the customs. They email me, here's the script, this is what I want, how much will it cost? And I send back a quote, they pay me, I film it, send it off, done. She deals with more the live people, the people who are like talking about it. I'm this big and this and I want this. I don't get that. I just straight up, this is what I want to see, this is how long I want the video, can you make this happen? That's my end. So, yeah, no.
Yeah, I get the occasional cam-to-cam guy on the site I work on. You have the option to open up your webcam and show me what you look like. Of course, I charge extra to open up your webcam, but you know. But I've had the occasional guy, and it's usually a guy sitting in an office-looking setting, and he'll have a big dick, and he'll want me to do SPH. So I think that there's guys in powerful positions with big dicks who want to be put into their place.
That is a very interesting theory, a very interesting thought. I mean, from what I've seen in other humiliation aspects, it is the same, like you said, guys who are very alpha, business, you can tell they have their own nice office, it's not some guy sitting in a cubicle, and they want to be humiliated in one way, shape, or form. And I have gotten reasons behind that, is they're tired of being in control. They're tired of being the big macho man. They want to sit there and lose all power and be belittled. I get that. So I can definitely see how the big dick guys would sit there and want to somehow think of themselves as inadequate in some way, shape, or form.
So, first object that comes to mind when you think of comparing a small dick to something, what is it? I'm going to put a picture of it right here. What is it?
Tic Tacs.
Tic Tacs. I usually go with batteries.
Well, when I go small penis humiliation, I immediately think of the micro penises. The guys that are barely 1.5 inches, 2 inches. Immediately. I mean, yes, small penis humiliation is anything under like 6 inches. It's the standard.
Yes.
But I truly enjoy making fun of the micro dicks. But that's just me. I mean, they're micro dicks.
They're fun to make fun of. It's crazy how different SPH can be in clips and how different it can be in camming, because I feel like when I'm talking to someone, I have to be so specific about what their dick looks like. Battery is like super easy because they can just hold it up next to it and I can be like, ha! Not everybody likes Tic Tacs.
True.
Maybe we should make it a requirement that everybody who likes SPH has to go buy some Tic Tacs right now and measure your dick in Tic Tacs. If you're in more than 6 Tic Tacs, you get upgraded to batteries.
I like this. Just slap your dick out on a table. Just make sure it's all hard. Play with it a little, you know, slap it around. Just like slap it. Just, there we go, okay, see? And then you just line the Tic Tacs up. It's a Tic Tac dick measurement system. I like this. You should implement this.
Yes, we can make it universal. So instead of like, oh, I'm this many inches, they're gonna like message you, send you an email, be like, hey, I'm measuring at 5 Tic Tacs. Do you want to do an SPH video?
I love this. I truly love this.
We're slandering Tic Tacs names. Don't sue me, Tic Tacs.
And I do love Tic Tacs. They're really good. I think like candy.
They're really good. When you're not putting them on small penises, they're enjoyable and they are great breast milk.
See, they're kind of like candy and they're kind of like breath mints. They're just like, but anyway, yes, Tic Tacs.
What's your favorite flavor of Tic Tac?
Mint.
I like
Just-
the orange ones.
I can't do fake orange flavor. I cannot do fake orange flavor. I can do fake banana flavor, but not fake orange.
Do they have banana Tic Tacs?
No, sadly. But now I'm thinking of runts.
Ooh. Candy,
Yeah.
yum.
Yum.
That's totally.
Totally not SPH, but we're losing track here, but that's okay. Because that's somehow sometimes the best product and content can come out of just randomly spitballing things and falling down different pitfalls and then going, oh my God, we could compare that to this man's dick. I mean, think of all the times you've heard shrimp dick. You've got the size of it, you're thin as a pencil, blah, 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 blah. It's all the same. It's overused. So when we sit here and follow like into this whole trap of like just ploosh, we could easily come up with some great shit.
We're good at this too. We can start a video thinking we're going in one direction and then end up just
And it's amazing. It's just like, here we are. Like I just filmed an SPH video. And somehow we ended up incorporating sissies and castration and forced intox. We were just all over the place. But I cannot tell you how much I am living for that video. Like absolutely living for it.
we work well together. Side note, if you're a cam girl looking to work with other cam girls or clip creators or whatever, work with someone that you can actually have a conversation with, because you know no, we're gonna get off camera and we're gonna go fist fight. We actually hate each other.
Completely cannot stand you. You're a dog person. Oh my God.
Screw you and your cute fluffy cats. I'm gonna take them all. That'll show you.
But yes, so my question for you, the SPH with the whole cam to cam thing. I mean, I used to do it in the past, but you seem to do it more frequently than I do.
Like every freaking night.
See, I don't cam that frequently. I cam maybe once, twice a week max, and then it's only by pre-book sessions with a deposit, because I'd much rather be filming or working on my house.
We're totally different in like our adult work aspects, but like it totally works.
It
We meet in
does.
the middle.
We work for ourselves. So, how popular is it per night that you get requests for this?
Alright, so the site I work on, Streamate, some of you may have heard of it. If you haven't heard of it and you're into humiliation and stuff like that, you should sign up for it, because you're going to find way more models willing to humiliate you on Streamate than you will on token sites, since they're relying on a public countdown. So Streamate is private, permanent shows. I find that I'm tagged as like top humiliatrix and you know SPH, stuff like that. So my traffic with it has gone up and up over the years. I've been on there for over 2 years now. I get probably 3 to 4 SPH shows a night, and then there are shows that end up being SPH related but not really like SPH. So like a guy wants to be humiliated and he's like, oh, I have a small dick too, by the way. And I'm like, oh.
More fodder for the fire.
Oh, worm dicky. But yeah, it's very popular on the site I'm on. And I recently switched to being completely dominant on cam. I do maybe 5% vanilla shows, and I don't do any submissive shows anymore. So I changed my profile picture to me holding up an L. And yeah, that traffic for humiliation and stuff is just skyrocketed. So if you're a model looking for like kind of like a niche to get into, I always try to tell people, like, if you're unhappy with camming and how it's going for you and you don't like dildoing yourself every single day, try getting into domination. Now, it's not for everybody, and a lot of guys will have an issue if you're like a fake dom, but you know, experimenting with it, trying it out, and if it works for you, rolling with it can be super awesome.
It can. I mean, I'm not afraid to admit it. I started in the vanilla world myself, and I liked it. It was okay. But I got hired one day with a fetish producer, and they wanted me to do some femdom stuff, and it just clicked. My whole world changed. It was like I changed. I was like suddenly a butterfly, and I thrived on it. I like, oh, it was just night and day difference. It was epiphany. It straight up what it was. It was an epiphany. And I started doing less and less vanilla because the femdom stuff really it wasn't because of the money. It was because I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I've met other girls who've done vice versa. I mean, they've tried to get into the femdom stuff and it just wasn't for them. And they kind of was like, okay, well, I still want to do vanilla stuff, but I like this world of fetish because there's so many different fetishes. They don't have to be femdom. You can sit there and you don't have to make fun of a small penis. There is such thing as small penis worship. I mean, that's not what this video is about, but that right there could tie in for girls who don't really want to go into femdom, but do want to branch out where they have a little bit more play, more control, more, where they're not so stagnant with the same old, same old.
I mean, you can even do stuff that's non-sexual. There's so many fetishes. I mean, if you check out the last video we made together, we made a video about being a lunar and just, you know, different things you can do with balloons. And as a model, whether you're producing clips or camming, it's very easy to get kind of burned out and stuck in a one-track state of mind where you're just constantly doing the same thing over and over because it works, but it doesn't make you happy. So if you're in this, you can always experiment and try to find things that, you know, bring you joy. Like she likes popping balloons. And
even though I'm totally dominant, I can play some small amounts of submissive roles depending on how it's brought about, but it's nothing that I enjoy. I truly am dominant, even in my own personal life. I'm not afraid to admit that. I'm actually married to a subby hubby. And for me,
she's so serious
it's
right now.
perfect. I'm always in charge. Everything I say goes, everything I want's done, and it's perfect. It's just how I'm losing track here. But yes, I'm not a fake dom just because I started in vanilla. Vanilla is a gateway to help you into the sex work world, to open you up to more possibilities. Like she said, so you don't get burnt out, so you don't become stagnant, or you don't become unhappy. Your mental health is important. Your own sanity is important. And same with guys who come to us for fetish. You guys help pay our bills, very true. But you also are here to get something out of this, something that you're not able to fulfill in other aspects of your life, that you're too guarded to bring up to your lover, to your significant other. We girls give you something, and if that's me making fun of your penis, so be it. You help me, I help you. I get pleasure out of doing this, you get pleasure from me doing this, and hey, yeah, I get to pay my bills, so it's a win-win for both of us.
Do you think the market for clips and camming, whether fetish related or just in general, will ever die out?
No. Sex work has been around since the dawn of time. It might change a little, but honestly, I don't see it going anywhere anytime soon. The worst thing that could happen is we're going to get holograms, and then we're all going to have to upgrade our equipment to being able to do holographic clips. But we're always going to be making some form, shape of what we currently do now. It might morph, but it won't go away.
If you had to choose between doing SPH forever, the only clips you ever make again, or doing balloons, which would you pick?
Why would you do that? Oh my God, woman. I can't answer that. No, I can't answer that. The thing is I have too many fetishes of my own. And to sit there and tell someone that they can only embrace one aspect of their spectrum, it's kind of sad. It's like putting someone in a box and saying you have to live in that box forever. Too bad if you outgrow that box. You're screwed.
That's what it must feel like when you guys withhold yourselves from visiting cam girls and clip creators.
It has to. It's sad.
Just explore. We live in a very modernized world where exploring your fetishes is kind of normal now. So just
embrace it.
Do it.
Do it. Why sit there and hide? Let your kink flag fly. I mean, unless you come from a really, really conservative family, in which case you might not. You just backtrack what you just said.
Yeah, delete your internet history. It's fine, you know? It's whatever. AerieSM.com. I want Amiee.com. You know,
Hi guys.
very easy to delete your internet history. I mean, it's not so easy to hide like whip marks if you're doing real life sessions and going and getting your ass beat by a hot lady, but
to each their own. I mean, you do what you've got to do, but it's more acceptable now than it was years ago. So what? You might get some weird looks if you sit there and tell people that, yeah, I've got a small penis, I enjoy getting laughed at about it. They might look at you a little weird because you just admitted the fact that you have a small penis, but they're not going to laugh at the fact that you have an outlet to use for your kink. They're not going to laugh at that. So, what have you got to lose? Embrace it.
not inches on your dick, right? Drum roll.
So try it out. Hell, explore. Go buy a clip from a completely different genre than you normally would. Something that you don't even think that would interest you. Watch it. You might surprise yourself. You may find you're more kinky than you thought.
Or you can impress if you already have a favorite model. Try ordering a custom from her for something that you never ask for. It's gonna probably throw her off, but also impress her because ooh, he's ordering this custom from me. He wants me to do this, even though I don't know what this is.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. No.
Hey, that's how I got into balloons and.
Be communication. Communication. Be verbal. Talk to us.
Don't be weirded out. Say, I have seen the weirdest shit. So anything you say to me at this point, it's just gonna be just unfazed. So just say it.
Nothing will faze us.
Unless you say some illegal shit, don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. No, no.
Don't ever do that. It's bad.
No,
It's bad.
that's
But besides illegal stuff, be open.
Verbal. Communicate.
And if your fetish is illegal, don't try to get girls on the internet to do it.
And this video went from SPH to broad spectrum, and that's what we're talking about.
It's alright, because just all the more tags.
The more you know.
I'm a tag whore. If you like this video, leave a thumbs up, subscribe. Where can they find you on the internet?
Everywhere. Twitter, Instagram, but my favorite is iwantaimee.com.
And I am Aerie_SM on Twitter and Instagram, and AerieSM.com is where you can find all my info about me. I just updated my site, so check it out. Please subscribe, watch my videos, all of the videos. I need hours viewed so I can get monetized. I want to get monetized for talking about your giant dicks. Do it!